Fishermen in Alaska earn $1.2 million beneath 2.5 meters of ice. The Emperor's hunt shocks everyone. Amid the icy seas of Alaska, where freezing winds of minus 40 degrees Celsius howl and sheets of ice thicker than 2.5 meters blanket the ocean surface, there are still people daring to challenge nature in pursuit of the crimson treasure hidden beneath the ocean's depths. These are the Alaskan fishermen, warriors of the Bering Sea, embarking on one of the most dangerous and grueling hunts on Earth, the Emperor's hunt, worth millions of dollars. They not only have to drill through massive layers of ice, but also operate specialized vessels to lower traps to the seabed, where giant king crabs lurk in the dark. So what makes this creature, with legs stretching up to 2 meters and rich, sweet flesh, so incredibly valuable? And how do these fishermen survive such harsh conditions to harvest this rare creature, bringing home millions of dollars in just one season? Let's explore this demanding profession, where sophisticated strategies beneath the ice have turned the hunt into a thrilling and immensely profitable pursuit. Off Alaska's western coast, the Bering Sea becomes one of the harshest environments on the planet during winter. When the ice layer thicker than 2.5 meters covers the surface, icy winds slice like blades, and temperatures often drop below minus 40 degrees C. All surface activities nearly come to a halt. In such a frozen landscape, fishermen have only about 2 to 4 short weeks to venture out before the ocean completely locks up. Though well aware of the lurking dangers, from snowstorms, ice fractures, to fatal work accidents, they risk everything to begin their treasure hunt beneath the ice. The hunt for the Alaskan king crab. These massive crabs can stretch their legs up to 2 meters, weigh between 4 and 6 kilograms, and are among the most expensive seafood in the world, fetching prices up to $60 per kilogram on the international market. A successful voyage can yield between 10 to 20,000 crabs, equivalent to roughly $1.2 million. But behind that seemingly lucrative figure lie days of life-threatening work, where a single mistake on the frozen sea could cost both lives and treasure to sink into the deep. To reach the king crabs hidden beneath more than 2.5 meters of solid ice, Alaskan fishermen must follow a highly specialized and precise process. First, they use powerful ice drills to bore massive holes through the thick surface, large enough to lower traps weighing dozens of kilograms down to the seabed. Once the holes are ready, crab traps are slowly dropped into the frigid waters where the king crabs dwell. Unlike ordinary traps, king crab pots are specially designed to both attract and safely hold the crabs without injury. Inside, fishermen place fragrant bait, often fish or small crustaceans, to lure the crabs in. However, the task is far from simple. The timing and location of trap placement are critical factors that determine success. Only when temperature, currents, and weather conditions align will the king crabs begin to move and take the bait. Hunting king crab is not only a test of strength and skill, but also a race of strategy and patience. Drilling through ice, setting traps, and waiting amid the brutal environment demand the iron will of Alaskan fishermen. But when success comes, the reward is a haul of crabs worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, well worth every ounce of effort they put in. Although ice drilling remains a traditional and common method of catching king crab, today Alaskan fishermen have shifted to a more modern technique, fishing with specialized vessels. This method is not only more efficient but also far safer under the extreme conditions of the Bering Sea. Instead of drilling small holes through the ice to lower traps one by one, fishermen now operate specially designed vessels capable of hauling enormous traps through the thick ice layer. This approach allows them to reach deeper waters where king crabs typically live, expanding their fishing grounds and significantly increasing their harvest. However, this method requires exceptional skill and absolute precision in both ship handling and trap deployment. The crew must calculate carefully to ensure each trap lands in the right spot, unaffected by strong winds or the shifting ice above. When the traps are hauled up, every crab is meticulously checked. Those meeting the required size and quality are kept, cleaned, and packed immediately on board to ensure perfect freshness. The smaller ones are released back into the sea, helping maintain natural regeneration and sustainability of the king crab population. The vessel-based method not only secures a steady supply but also protects the marine ecosystem. A successful voyage can bring in up to 30,000 crabs, generating enormous profits for fishermen. Despite its efficiency, this method still hides countless dangers, from raging snowstorms and drifting ice sheets to accidents at sea. Yet for Alaskan fishermen, these are not merely risks. They are part of the treasure hunt within the frozen heart of the ocean, forging courage and skill tested to their limits. The king crab fishery does not just deliver luxury seafood. It provides immense economic benefit to the fishermen of Alaska. With a commercial value of up to $50 per kilogram, the Alaskan king crab has become a leading export, generating hundreds of millions of dollars annually for the state's seafood industry. A single successful expedition can bring in around $1.2 million, enough to make it one of the world's most dangerous yet enticing professions. Not only famous across the United States, Alaskan king crab is also exported to Japan, South Korea, and many European countries, where its meat is considered a delicacy served in luxury restaurants. From the frozen waters of Alaska, these massive crabs have risen to become a symbol of opulence and culinary sophistication. Today, Alaska provides nearly 80% of the world's king crab supply, playing a vital role in maintaining the global seafood chain and supporting the livelihoods of thousands of local fishermen. Beyond direct economic value, the king crab industry drives a wide range of supporting sectors such as transportation, processing, cold storage, and export. As a result, it has become a crucial pillar of Alaska's economy while reaffirming the United States' position on the global seafood map. Despite the enormous profits it generates, Alaska's king crab industry is facing serious challenges, with climate change posing the greatest threat. Rising ocean temperatures directly affect the crab's natural habitat, disrupting their growth cycles, reducing available food sources, and sharply decreasing catch volumes in many areas. These environmental shifts are raising major concerns about the sustainability of the entire industry in the coming years. In addition, overfishing has become an alarming issue. Without strict management measures, the king crab population could be depleted, endangering not only the marine ecosystem but also the livelihoods of thousands of Alaskan fishermen. In response, the Alaskan government has implemented a range of conservation policies and catch limits to protect the king crab population. These measures not only ensure long-term sustainability but also safeguard the continued development of the state's fishing industry. Another key strategy is the release of crab larvae after each harvest season to help balance the ecosystem and promote natural regeneration. Through a combination of advanced fishing technology, strict conservation policies, and the community's growing commitment to sustainability, Alaska's king crab industry is gradually adapting and recovering strongly. However, the future of this industry still depends on how humanity manages and protects this precious resource, a challenge that demands long-term vision and cooperation among governments, scientists, and fishermen alike. The king crab industry is now facing a series of major challenges, from the growing impacts of climate change to issues of sustainable management and exploitation. Yet despite all difficulties, the king crab continues to hold its position as one of the rarest and most valuable seafood species in the world. It is not only an expensive delicacy but also a symbol of luxury and refinement. With its pure white, tender, and sweet flesh, this species is considered a perfect ingredient for the most exquisite dishes. Among all recipes, grilled king crab with butter and garlic remains the most beloved. This method not only preserves the crab's natural flavor but also enhances its richness, aroma, and irresistible taste. However, beyond culinary value, the king crab stands as a true emblem of elegance and prestige. At any banquet or high-class event, its presence signifies sophistication and superior taste. Today, king crab is not just a luxury food but a multi-billion-dollar global industry that contributes significantly to the economy of Alaska and many other nations. Yet, to preserve that value for the future, responsible management and protection of natural resources are crucial. These are the key factors ensuring sustainable development for both the king crab species and the entire industry connected to it. Next, let's explore how fishermen harvest 5 tons of bluefin tuna in 72 hours. Each voyage to the sea is not merely a fishing trip but a life and death race between humans and the ocean. Before departure, every smallest detail on the boat, from the cooling system, the lifeline source, to the engine and navigation devices, must be thoroughly inspected and guaranteed to work in absolute perfection. Because just one tiny mistake out at sea, amid violent waves and harsh weather, can make an entire season worth millions of dollars vanish. Tuna is a high-value species but notoriously difficult to catch. To find a school, the crews must use sonar, radar, and current flow data combined with field experience to determine where the fish are moving in warm offshore waters. When a signal of a tuna school is detected, the real race begins. Every action, from casting nets, harvesting, preliminary freezing to packaging, must be completed within 72 hours to preserve the absolute freshness of each tuna. Behind that $2 million figure, the revenue of each voyage is not just the value of the fish but the crystallization of technology, engineering, and steel, a symbol of strength, experience, and the iron spirit of those who live from the sea. This is not an ordinary job but a fierce battle between humans and nature. Only those with courage, skill, and determination can return victorious. Amid roaring waves crashing against the hull, each net-casting moment becomes a life-and-death struggle with the ocean. On the ice-covered deck, Alaskan fishermen stand firm, not only for their livelihood, but to wrest each precious bluefin from the depths. In this hunt, they must choose between Western line fishing, which demands absolute precision, and large-scale purse seining to capture entire schools. Every decision must be calculated carefully because a single mistake can disturb the marine ecosystem, scattering the fish and losing their trail completely. When the first bluefin tuna weighing over 45 kilograms bursts from the surface, the 72-hour race officially begins. From catching, chilling, packing to transport, every step must be completed within strict time limits. The entire 5 tons of tuna, worth nearly $2 million, await precise handling down to the minute. This is not just an occupation but a survival game, where only those with technique, endurance, and iron will can exist amid the vast ocean. There is no room for error or delay, for with bluefin tuna, the black diamond of the sea, each passing minute is worth thousands of dollars. As soon as the fish are hauled aboard, fishermen must act immediately. Blood is drained using specialized techniques, and the organs removed on the spot to prevent decomposition, all to maintain the bright red color and firm texture of the meat. Factors determining prices reaching tens of thousands of dollars per fish at auctions in Japan, the United States, or Europe. Within about 72 hours, the entire catch must be fished, processed, chilled, and preserved with absolute precision. A single delayed beat allows blood to seep into the flesh, reducing quality and having the selling price. Upon returning to port, a strict inspection process begins. Each tuna is carefully evaluated, from the color of the flesh, the marbling of the fat, to the firmness and natural sheen. Only those meeting the highest standards are chosen for premium processing lines, where they become ingredients for the world's most expensive sashimi and sushi. The rest are not wasted either. Every part, meat, bones, and even fat, is utilized for other high-value products. With bluefin tuna, the emblem of luxury, there is no room for waste. That's why, within 72 hours, that oceanic treasure, 5 tons of tuna, can yield up to $2 million if you can race alongside the sea, time, and your own heartbeat. Behind that number are not only nets thrown into violent waves, but hundreds of precise operations. Every cut of the knife, every block of ice, every net pull reflects discipline, skill, and courage of those who live with the ocean. Once caught, the tuna are rinsed in cold water and immediately sent into processing. Each stage is performed under strict control. The head is cut off, fins removed, the belly slit open, each motion requiring absolute precision because even a single wrong cut can lower the meat's quality. Organs are not discarded but reused for valuable byproducts. The flesh is then rinsed with light salt water to prevent oxidation, keeping the color bright red and the texture firm. Those that meet the standard are filleted in cold rooms with specialized knives. Every slice is executed meticulously, like a work of art, because with bluefin tuna, even the slightest mistake can erase thousands of dollars in value. After filleting, the meat is vacuum sealed and ultra-frozen at -40 degrees Celsius using IQF technology. This process preserves flavor, texture, and nutrients almost identical to the freshly caught state. Depending on each customer's demand, the tuna may remain whole, sliced, or cubed, then stored below -18 degrees Celsius, ready to appear on the tables of the world's finest restaurants. Throughout 72 hours, every second of that golden treasure carries vital meaning. Only those who truly understand tuna's value can turn the ocean into a multi-million-dollar investment. Behind each seemingly simple can of tuna lies a chain of processes accurate to every degree Celsius, gram, and second. From steaming fillets at 200 degrees Celsius to maintain flavor, to hand deboning and slicing, every movement shows respect for this rare fish. Yet technology is only part of the story. The true value of tuna lies in speed and absolute precision. From the moment the first fish is pulled up, the countdown begins. Every stage, from chilling, sorting, processing to packaging, must be completed within the 72-hour limit to ensure sashimi-grade quality. When done correctly, 5 tons of tuna can yield thousands of premium products. Each can worth from dozens to hundreds of dollars. The entire shipment, when up to standard, can generate up to $2 million USD in revenue. That's why the 72-hour journey of 5 tons of bluefin tuna is not merely a production process, but a breathtaking race between humans, time, and the sea. Out there, technique, speed, and precision not only determine product value, but also stand as a testament to the pride of an entire global seafood industry. What do you think of this dramatic 72-hour journey, where humans race against the ocean, time, and even their own breath to preserve the full worth of every bluefin tuna? If you're also fascinated by such high-end fishing and processing journeys, don't forget to hit subscribe to Hands of America Discovery so we can continue uncovering the amazing secrets hidden deep within the world of seafood. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.